We're diving into the exciting world of self-hosting by installing Umbrel OS on Proxmox. Umbrel is a fantastic personal server OS that makes it incredibly easy to run self-hosted apps like Bitcoin nodes, file storage, and more. Let's get started. Navigating to Proxmox VE helper scripts. First things first, we need to access the Proxmox VE helper scripts. I'm opening my web browser and heading over to community/scripts.github.io. This site provides a collection of useful scripts to simplify installations on Proxmox. In the search bar, I'm typing Umbrel and selecting Umbrel OS from the results. You'll see here that Umbrel OS is Debian-based, and the default resources are set to 1 CPU, 4096 megabytes of RAM, and a 16 gigabyte disk. We'll adjust these later, but for now, let's scroll down to the Install section. Installing Umbrel OS on Proxmox. Now for the magic. I'm copying the provided shell script from the website. This script automates the creation of our Umbrel virtual machine. Switching over to my Proxmox interface, I'll select my server node and open the shell console. A quick right-click to paste the script, hit enter, and the installation process begins. The script will ask us a few questions. First, this will create a new Umbrel OS VM. Proceed? We'll select yes. Next, use default settings. Again, yes. Finally, which storage pool would you like to use? I'm choosing local-LVM. As you can see, a progress bar indicates the download of the Umbrel OS image and the VM creation. Once it's complete, we get a completed successfully message. And importantly, our Umbrel VM is assigned an IP address, 192.168.1.125. Initial Umbrel OS setup. With the VM created, let's access Umbrel for the first time. I'm opening a new browser tab and entering the IP address we just noted, 192.168.1.125. And there it is, the Welcome to Umbrel OS screen. We'll click Start to begin the initial setup. On the Create Account page, I'm setting up my username as Techie1 and entering a secure password. After clicking Create and then Next on the confirmation, we're greeted by the Umbrel home screen. Showcasing a variety of suggested apps for self-hosting, from Bitcoin to streaming services. Adjusting VM resources in Proxmox. Before we go too deep into Umbrel, let's optimize our VM's resources. I'm heading back to Proxmox, selecting our Umbrel VM, which is ID 125, and navigating to the Hardware tab. First, the hard disk. I'll select the hard disk, click Disk Action, then Resize, and add 14 gigabytes, bringing our total to a more comfortable 30 gigabytes.
Now for the fun part, installing some applications. Back in Umbrel, I'm clicking Explore More in App Store. The first app I want to install is Tailscale, a fantastic tool for secure networking. I'll find it, click Install, and once it's done, I'll click Open to show you the login screen. Next up, I'm heading back to the App Store to install OpenClaw, another useful application for our self-hosted server. Customizing the dashboard. Let's personalize our Umbrel dashboard a bit. I'm clicking the Settings icon, the small gear on the taskbar. Under the Wallpaper section, we can browse through various backgrounds. I'm clicking through a few options, abstract, nature, space, to see what fits best. This serene mountain landscape looks perfect. A nice touch to make our self-hosted environment feel more like home. Expanding the app library. Immich, Hermes, Obsidian. Time to expand our app library even further. Back in the App Store, I'm browsing all apps and selecting Immich, a great open source photo and video backup solution. I'll click Install. Next, I'm switching to the AI category to find and install Hermes Agent. And finally, under Files and Productivity, I'm installing Obsidian, a powerful knowledge base and note-taking application. Umbrel truly makes it effortless to set up these services. Networking and social apps. Let's explore some networking and social applications. In the networking category, I'm selecting Pi-hole, a network-wide ad blocker that's a must-have for a cleaner internet experience. I'll click Install. I'm also taking a quick look at the social category, where you can find apps like Element, Mastodon, and Pleroma, offering decentralized social media alternatives.
Reviewing installed apps and files. Returning to our main Umbrel dashboard, you can now see all the applications we've installed: Hermes Agent, Immich, Obsidian, OpenClaw, Pi-hole, and Tailscale. It's a powerful collection of self-hosted services. I'm also opening the Files app from the taskbar, which gives us a familiar file management interface, including access to our Downloads folder. Monitoring system performance. To keep an eye on our server's health, I'm going back into Settings and clicking Open Live Usage. This brings up a detailed performance dashboard. We can see our CPU fluctuating between 30% and 60%, memory usage at 788 megabytes out of 7.55 gigabytes, and storage at 11.5 gigabytes out of 28.9 gigabytes. It also provides a breakdown of resource usage per individual app, which is incredibly useful for monitoring and optimization. Final resource tweak and app browsing. For one final optimization, I'm heading back to Proxmox. In the VM's hardware settings, I'm editing the processors and increasing the cores from 2 to 4, giving our Umbrel VM even more processing power. Back in Umbrel, I'm taking a moment to browse through the developer tools category, featuring apps like CodeServer and Geetia, and the home and automation category, with options like Home Assistant and Scripted. This truly showcases the versatility of Umbrel OS for all your self-hosting needs. That's all for today's tutorial. I hope you found this guide helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more tech content.